Okay, we are live. Sort this out a bit. Hey, what's going on, guys? Okay, so what I'm going to do is basically I'm going to make this like a sketchbook session. Can everybody hear me okay? Hang on, let me just sort this out. Okay. Is the audio okay? Okay. Okay, so yeah, got this new sketchbook. It's Arteza. It's 130 gram. So I'm used to using 250 gram. So I don't know how good it's going to be. Well, I've had requested quite a lot is, I know a lot of people can't afford Copic markers and expensive markers and stuff. So I thought I'm going to make this a series where I'm just going to be drawing with a normal pencil. The usual Rotring pencil, 0.7. And then I'm just going to be inking with my normal, usual UniPins. So yeah, what's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning into my stream. Sorry if I seem a bit shaky. I don't usually do this kind of thing. So, but yeah, let's crack on. Okay, I'm going to be drawing Tanjiro, Demon Slayer. So, look at that shake. Wow. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to draw a line down in the centre, get that midpoint. Okay, so this paper seems a little bit grainy. It's got a bit of a texture to it. Not really used to that because the paper that I use is ultra smooth. So yeah. Is this stream late for everybody, or is it? What time is it by you and stuff? And if 11 o'clock's too late to be streaming. Anthony, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. Music too loud, or is it okay? I think music's okay. Too loud. Okay. How's that? That's cool. See, it's all things like this that I need to ask you guys, because I'm not too sure. Obviously, having music here for me is ideal. But yeah, not too sure how it comes across on the audio. Okay, so that's. How does that look? Zoom in a bit. There you go. Too long. Yeah, so a lot of people asking me like, how do you draw this? How do you draw that? Can you do a tutorial or a how to draw for this or how to draw for that? But I mean, the way that I draw, it's different for every drawing. You can probably tell that one drawing I start off with a circle. Sometimes I start off with just straight away just going for the eyes, or different areas. It just depends on the drawing. So what does everybody think of this idea of trying to do these live streams like with a sketchbook? So the idea is that if you wanted to try and draw this kind of thing, then you could. You're not going to be using all these costly materials. So did everybody get the notification come through, or? I was actually really nervous to start this, but it's not too bad. Literally been thinking about it for the past couple of hours. And I'm not too bad. I'm not even that shaky, to be fair. It's weird because the last stream that I done, I didn't say anything. I just let the music play out, and afterwards I felt really rude to everybody who was commenting and stuff, and yeah. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna have to do is flick between a couple of pictures, because the picture that I'm copying from here, you can see, this picture there, it's got some of his face covered up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw all this area here, and then I've got another picture that I know I can use for the rest of it, so that's not too bad. Is there anything that anybody wants to ask me or anything? This bang coming down here. And we will be inking this afterwards as well. I should have done this a bit higher. Inking. I'd say if you can get yourself a pen that's a 0.03 or a 0.05, that's going to give you the most finest line you can get, and it's going to give you the most control as well. So when I first started inking, I think I was using a 0.1, and I thought that was fine. And then I got this pack, and it's got, you can see there's loads of different sizes there, and it starts off from a 0.03, and I think it goes up to a 0.8. Yeah, but I mean, everybody says that if you rotate the page when you're inking, it's keeping natural hand movement. It's easier. Yeah, I mean, when you use 0.03 as well, you can you get a lot more control, I suppose. So yeah, have you done inking before then? that's too big. Does anybody else here draw? God, it's smudging all over the place. Add this harder. Yeah, and I made myself a Twitch account as well, which it sounds like not many people use. But you see all these big YouTubers using it, and I thought I'd give it a go. But I mean, I'm still learning about it as well, so I don't know what's right, what's wrong. I don't even know what the difference is between Twitch and YouTube, to be fair. How's it looking? And like I say, this sketchbook comes in a twin pack. I got mine from Amazon, and it's 200 pages. I don't know if we're going to be able to fill that. But paper don't seem too bad. It just seems like proper sketchbook paper. Welcome to the chat, everyone. So where's everybody from? Is anybody from the UK? Just me. Okay. Is it quite a bit earlier over there for you? Because it's nearly 11:30 here for me. I'll put these earrings. Okay. Does everybody like live streams, or do they prefer like to watch an actual video that's been done, edited, and all that kind of stuff? Actually, that should be a lot longer. That looks okay. Thank you, Mustafa. I appreciate it. I'm always torn what to do because there's people on my who watch my videos who they love Fortnite. And I mean, to be fair, Fortnite was the thing that got me the most views on one of my videos. Cactus Jack, welcome to the stream. How are you? I will draw it in the Suki soon. Definitely. In the manga, he looks a lot different than he does in the anime. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It just looks more realistic, I think, in the manga. That's weird. I don't know why I've done that. I do prefer the anime version. Okay, let's move this down a bit. There we go. I'm from the UK. Everybody else, where's everybody else from? For some reason, whenever I'm sketching Tanjiro, I always do his hair too big. Don't know what. I just looked at a guideline or whatever. There you go. Okay, so. One more TR, yes, thank you. I'm glad you made it. Glad you made it. And I am speaking. I got over the initial fear. And to be fair, the stream that I done last time, when I didn't actually speak, I was way more nervous. It's just this accent, mate. I tell you, this Brummy accent is horrible. But, you know. See, everybody else's accent just sounds Sounds good. Or just sound weird. I suppose everybody's the same when it comes to their own voice. Yeah, so I was saying that I think I'm going to do this like sketchbook session where whenever I do a live stream, it's going to be in this sketchbook, and it's just going to be materials that anybody can use. So there's no Copic markers, there's no expensive art materials, it's literally just a sketchbook and a pencil. I mean, to be honest, I would be using a traditional pencil, but I really don't like sharpening my pencil, and I prefer having a sharp tip all the time. Did I put it on my community tab? I posted that I was going to be streaming at 11 o'clock UK time. Did you not get the notification? Actually, I don't like that. That's too... Start drawing. I started drawing at about 11 o'clock, about half an hour ago. See, every time I do his hair, I always do his hair too big. I mean, look at that. What's this? Oh, what age? I've been drawing since I can remember, to be honest. I mean, my uncle was the one who showed me how to draw, but that was going back. I'm gonna say about the age of like 5, and now I'm 32, so a fair few years. But it's weird because now my uncle, who I used to look up to what was drawing, he doesn't draw at all anymore. So thank you. I mean, like I said, this is a brand new sketchbook. It's Arteza. I don't know if you can see that because of the glare, but it's Arteza. Like I say, I'm not used to drawing in a sketchbook. All my drawings are done on Bristol board. This is what I keep doing, I keep starting different areas, man. I can't just... This is the reason why I don't think I can do like a tutorial on how to draw stuff, because as soon as I start drawing, I just go off. Thank you very much. Is anybody tempted to have a go at anything that I'm drawing? And if anybody does attempt anything, I mean, it'd be, if you wanted to send it me, that'd be cool. It'd be good to see. Everyone's work. Yeah, I mean, I haven't drawn a sketchbook in a long time. I just thought to myself, what could be a good idea for a live stream, so everybody knows when I do a live stream, they know what they're gonna get. And yeah, I just thought, well, I do want to practice my manga and, you know, sketching and stuff. So, what if I can make it into a live series? Yeah, I've never really, I mean, before I used to just randomly just think I'll just fill a page and I'll just do like a nose or something. I mean, my habit when I was younger used to be, I'd start a drawing and as soon as I'd make a mistake, I'd just scrap it. So I'd draw like an eye, one random eye, like literally as big as this on the page, do it wrong, scrap the whole drawing and just start again. So I'd have like a sketchbook that was just full of just, I mean, looking at it now, it probably would be good to look back at, but I just remember that. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, even this, like, just chilling and just drawing, not have to worry about, you know, camera angles and stuff. It's just more chilled. I mean, this is a lot more chill than what I thought it was going to be. I mean, I was expecting it to be bad. And I wasn't expecting anything. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm still a bit nervous, but I'm not half as nervous as what I thought I was going to be. That's straight. It's not straight, is it? Oh man. See, all my artwork I had at my grandparents' house, my nan's house, because that's where I used to spend a lot of my time, and that's where my uncle was living at the time as well. and whenever I'd come home from school or whatever, he'd always be sketching and doodling and stuff like that, and I'd always be sat on the arm of the settee watching him and copying him, and he'd be pretty blunt with me, to be honest. Like, if I drew something and I thought it was good but he thought I could do better, he'd tell me. He'd be like, "Nah, Dan, you can do better than that." And a lot of the time I would, I'd think, I thought that was pretty good. But hey, I'm glad that he was honest with me, because he was the one who pushed me to draw. I'm not going to add this crowing on his shoulder. There's a crow there, but I'm not going to. Hello, welcome to the stream. You haven't missed much. Yeah, I mean, we've got 11 logs so far. That's pretty good. I mean, like I said, I'm doing this. I mean, my confidence in public speaking is pretty bad. I'm actually shocked that I plucked up the courage to be able to do this, to be fair. But I'd much rather do this and be able to chill with you guys and chat, then do a video and have a conversation where I'm talking through text. Tutorials on colouring. I can do, if you want me to. I mean, I've got a lot of art materials that I've got, but I don't use. So I've got Prismacolor pencils. I only really used them once or twice. I've actually got some Faber-Castell that I think I had from a Christmas present. No worries. Thank you for chilling. I appreciate you stopping by. Definitely do tutorials of these. Oh, I don't know about that, man. I've seen your work. It's pretty sick, to be honest. I mean, your inking on another level, to be fair. Oh, I'm glad you can stay. I don't know whether to do the rest of this or whether to start inking. What do you think? What should I do? kind of want to see how the ink works on this paper. That's what I'm thinking. Tell you what, should I turn the music up? Or just turn it down? How's that? Down a bit more. Cool. See, this is the thing, like I've got a blue Yeti mic that I bought because I was going to start doing voiceovers, and have I used it once? Used it once. Because I'm recording this on my phone, I don't know if it would work with the Blue Yeti mic. I don't think it would. Okay. That's better. So what's next for you then, One Mighty R? Sunru, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I mean, usually I use my my camera, but obviously for live stream you can't. But it's one of them. Like, I had my tripod set up, and because my tripod's back here, it records upside down. So I have to then go into my editing software. I think that's the good thing about phones nowadays. Is that there's no real excuse if you wanna try it and give it a go. There ain't really many phones that can't do a lot of stuff that you can do on a computer. And I kind of had the background music as like a background distraction for me, so I wasn't worrying about them awkward silences. What editing app do you use? I don't use an editing app, I use Filmora, which it is free, but you get that little thing in the corner where it's like a sponsored thing where it literally says Filmora Director, I think it is. You've probably seen people using it. I've seen it a few times where people have got, it's just down here in the corner, it'll say, I think it says something like Power Director or something like that. But I thought as a one-off payment, I think it was about 50 quid. I don't know what that is in dollars, I think it's about 80, something like that, I'm not too sure. Tell you what, I'm loving the perspective on this sword. Video show. Yeah, I mean, I remember when my very first video, Oh, this is terrible. My very first video was done on iMovie. And if you've seen that now, it's literally me spinning around in my kitchen. Spinning around in my kitchen, recording. And I actually thought it was amazing. Thank you. So I mean, I'm just hoping that it goes well. The last thing you want to do is when you're drawing live is to make a massive error. And yeah, everyone's like, yeah, dang, that don't look good. The one thing I've noticed with this sketch pad though is, you said, you know, I'm wrong in your first video. I tell you what, that is nerves. That is nerves. But it's something you can look back on though, and you know, because I think this is. I mean, what stopped me before was literally just my own confidence of being able to talk on a camera. You say, bean is nub. There you go. Bean is nub. What does that even mean? Yeah, it's see, the thing is, see, I'm saying stuff I don't even know what I'm saying. Yeah, as this comes down here, there's no. Yeah, I think starting a video, the actual greeting is one of the hardest things. Because everybody has this stereotypical, you know, way of introducing, you know, what's going on, guys, blah, blah, blah. I don't know, man, it's just, I don't know how. I mean, with me, all my friends and stuff, I just say, how's it going? What's going on? That's like the normal meet and greet for me. Yeah. Bent. Too bad. Lucian, how are you? Is everybody still loving Demon Slayer? So I know the manga's finished now, isn't it? I don't know myself because I'm not up to date with it at all. But yeah, I've got a friend who has watched it, and what's the character's name? Tanjiro Kamado. Oh yeah, did you watch the episode? I think it was episode 19. But you haven't watched it, have you? I'll tell you what, if I could sketch all day, but 2 kids. Yeah, I tell you, I wanna try one of these challenges, the 1 line art challenge or something. So I've seen a few people do it, and they've literally said at the end of it, their hand is like numb. Which I can actually imagine. Lee, how are you? How's it going? Okay, so is that still in frame? Yep. Thank you very much. Have you tried it? Have you tried doing the 1 line challenge? Yeah, so I think with me, like, I'd just get too tempted just to raise my pen just out of habit. Yes, I'm going to use my fineliners. I'm not going to colour it, I'm just going to keep it true to the manga. I'm going to try and fill this sketchbook with literally just sketches of, yeah, either just using pencil or these UniPins. So and this is what, hopefully this is going to be something that if you wanted to try it at home yourself, then you could. I'm not using any expensive art materials or any Copic markers, any top end brand. The sketchbook actually costs the most. Okay, Sundar, no worries. Thank you for coming. I'm loving this support, you know. Tell you what, it's mad. So I didn't have much. You always have doubts in your head, like, nah. You know, you always want to be doing this or doing that. I always wanted to be a tattooist. Yeah, exactly. I was actually shocked because I had Amazon Prime being set up where I could, I think it was a 30-day trial. Where, yeah, Amazon Prime for 30 days for free. So I wanted to get the most out of it. Probably tactical, to be fair, if they're not getting that many sales and stuff. I don't know. I think I'm gonna start inking. Right. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so start off with a 0.03. press through. Nope. That's good. Hey, Rue, welcome to the stream. I'm glad you could make it. Yeah, well, when I had my Arteza sketchbooks delivered, that's exactly what happened. I was in, and I actually had a message come through on my phone to say that it had been delivered. And I was like, well, it hasn't, because I'm here. Checked outside. They didn't even knock the door. They literally just left it behind the wheelie bin. No, considering this is my first voiceover like live stream. It's not going too bad. Benny Kelly, welcome to the stream. Okay, so for everybody who doesn't know, what I'm going to do is, in these live streams, I'm going to use this sketchbook, and hopefully, there's 200 pages in this sketchbook, so I'm hoping to fill it. I don't know how long it's going to take. I'm hoping to fill it, but I'm going to be using materials that you can get your hands on for pretty cheap. So, I mean, these fineliners, yeah, they're not the cheapest thing, but I mean, I've loved these fineliners since I've started using them. I mean, I have got my Copic multi-liner, but I don't know. Oh yeah, you seem like pure natural. I mean, considering how many people you have in your stream, yeah. I think that's what's good about this, because my phone's above my head. I can't see how many people are in the stream. So, I've got my laptop on, but yeah, I can't see how many people are in the stream, which is good, because I think that would freak me out a little bit. I seen on my last stream, I think it went up to about 7 people, and oh, scary. How does that look? Okay. Yeah, I can't wait to start doing more streams. I think streams is something that I'm going to be doing more often. Just because when I do go back to work, it's going to be hard finding the time for Instagram live streams. Oh, that's good then. I mean, technically my last stream was my first stream. This is my first stream where I've actually spoke live. But I have done a live video before, which was Goku's eyes. I don't know if anybody's a fan of Dragon Ball Z, but when he went Ultra Instinct for the first time. Some flicks. Carson, how do you draw frequently? draw frequently. I don't know, I suppose the best way to do it is, if you want to draw frequent, you just got to schedule. You just got to try and get your timekeeping, so you give yourself enough time. See, this is the one thing that I'm going to struggle with, because when I do go back to work, I'm not going to be able to draw half as much as what I've been drawing now. Cheers, man. I do appreciate that. Yeah, just before this stream, I was watching with my other half. She was watching, I think it's One Born Every Minute. And literally, there was a couple on there that from Birmingham, which is where I'm from, Birmingham. And it just reminds you of this accent, man. But I don't know, I'll just have to get over it. Do I work on the weekends? No. My job is Monday to Friday. But the trouble with me is that my job is shifts. That's the thing that's difficult. It's difficult to get any kind of routine, because one week I'm doing one shift and the next week I'm doing another shift. So that's where it gets difficult. I can't get into a set pattern where I'm doing it consistently. Yeah, I'd love to be able to just say, like, oh yeah, I've got a video coming every Saturday or every Sunday. Welcome back, Lou. Just inking. I just realised I've only used my 0.03. Yeah, same. Exactly the same with me. Absolutely crazy. It's mad, because I thought that with this, the views would be a lot higher from my videos, but for some reason, if anything, they've gone down, which is strange. Don't know why. Maybe because I've been spamming ads on every single video. Be my own worst enemy. Oh, that's looking pretty good, isn't it? Okay, so usually what I do, I don't know if you noticed, but where I've got an outline of a face, I like to make it quite bold. I don't know why. It doesn't really make any sense, but I don't know, that's why. See, that to me, this just seems too thin. What markers do I use? My markers when I colour. Yeah, I honestly don't know. I mean, I've heard that gaming channels are skyrocketing for views. And then I heard that art channels are lagging behind a little bit. Yeah, so let me just do this. Oh, I'll tell you what, I think I might have to get one of them gloves. Smudging the pencil lines everywhere. You know, we'll use the brush pen. So I'm worried about the bleeding. I have to do some swatching, see if it bleeds. Yeah, that's not too bad. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. I'm saying that most of my thumbnails are literally just taken from my phone. I use Canva sometimes, but I don't like to add much text to my thumbnails. I just do them as they are. I don't know why. What markers do you use to colour? I use Copic markers and I use Winsor & Newton brush markers. And I will say that although Copic markers are expensive, brush markers and pro markers are just as good, if not better. Picture has to be high quality. Yeah. See, I upgraded my phone not too long ago, and I got before I had the iPhone 6, I think it was the iPhone 6S, I think it was. And I'd had it for years, but it wasn't broke, so I thought, well, it's not broke, there's no point in paying money for a new phone if this one still works. And I ended up getting the iPhone SE 2020. Yeah, and the camera's brilliant. I think it's the same sort of phone as the iPhone 8, but it's got all the new software on it, all the new updates and stuff. But the camera, the difference in the camera quality. For the copy brush tips, very easy to control. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the only problem that I have sometimes with my Copics, I haven't had it with my Copic Chows, but with my Copic Sketch, sometimes they bleed. Like, not as in bleed, as in you put the pen down and the ink kind of gradually goes out. As in you put the ink on the paper and there's too much ink in the tip and it just goes everywhere. You get like a massive, just an ink blot. Yeah, like you can get the colourless blender, which does pull the colour out, but you know, when you're spending that much money on a marker, you don't want it to do that, especially when it's a dark colour as well. And I've never had, touch wood, I've never had that happen to me with a pro marker or a brush marker. So yeah, that's another benefit. Thinking I should have gone for a more dynamic pose with this drawing. It's a bit of a boring pose, isn't it? it's mad because if you follow things like Social Blade, I don't know, like I don't know, you just assume that, oh yeah, they give you a minimum and a maximum. On your views and what kind of revenue you'd be looking to get. I'll tell you what, it's so misleading. Mark Shepherd, who is he know? One Mighty R, Mark Shepherd. That is my uncle who taught me how to draw. Right there. There you go. Yep, he's indeed. Literally spent hours sat there. Most days. I can remember it just sat on the arm of the settee. Just chilling, just watching and learning. And the thing is that I remember as well about my uncle is that he used to draw a lot with biro, which, yeah, just normal pen, ball pen. And it's pretty flipping hard to draw with a ball pen. You make a mistake, you ain't going back. Yeah, that's what I say when you have to shade anything in. Go for the 0.03, give it a single hatch, give it a single line across. And if it ain't thick enough, if it don't look dark enough, go the opposite way. And if it still don't look dark enough, then go across. And then up and down as well. Because that way you ain't, it's not black, but it's very dark. Does anybody here watch ADC Art Attack? Or Lethal Chris? Just out of curiosity, just to make conversation. Literally, those are the guys who I started watching. And he like, yes. Lethal Chris, yes. So these are the people that literally inspire everyone. I mean, ADC Art Attack, I've been following him since, I think he was on about 50,000 subscribers. I'll drink now, no problem. Oh god. ADC Art Attack is a great guy. He really is so humble. And this is what, this is the way you need to be, man. Like, if you want to be known as a good guy, you gotta be humble, man. Cheers. Yeah, you gotta be humble. I mean, I was watching his stream on Twitch, and somebody said that he was doing his Spider-Man drawing for his recent video, and somebody said that the one shoulder was too hench or something. And I was looking at it and I was like, how? Like, He's done like a symmetrical drawing. You've probably seen the video, to be fair. It's the, I think he uses Arteza and Stadler pens, well, crayons. Yeah, so, but it looked perfect to me, and somebody was like, nah, shoulders off, and he was just like, okay, let me see if I can fix it. That's the way you gotta be. You can't take this criticism like to heart, man. Just gotta go with it. Perfect. Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, like, the thing that I envy about him as well is that he uses pro markers and brush markers. I literally done it backwards. Like, if I would have known the difference in quality between like Copics and pro markers, no, I would have never have gone for just the price. People just hate it, yeah. But the thing is that these are people that are like watching his Twitch. So you would have thought these people were like genuine like fans, and I mean obviously if you don't think something's right, it's good that you say it. But I genuinely didn't see anything wrong with it. I literally just made a playlist from the YouTube audio library. Downloaded loads of tracks and just put them in a folder and just slapped it on repeat. Not gonna lie. How long we've been going for? Ooh. Hang that time goes quick. No, I'm actually so glad that I just bit the bullet and just thought, you know what? Let's just start talking. That's great. Cheers, mate. Inking, I'd say inking is my favourite part. I actually prefer inking to colouring, to be fair. Details in there. Thought I'd actually feel mad like talking to myself and stuff, but I'm not actually talking to myself anymore. There's actually people here watching. I'm the perfectionist, being that way from young age, man. So you're down the man today. Cheers, Uncle Mark. To be fair though, I wouldn't be the artist I am now if I didn't have you there to show me the ropes back in the day. Okay, no worries, man. Yeah, if I didn't have you back in the day drawing them Michael Jackson pictures, Superman pictures, them Army Men pictures, I thought they were class. I'm thinking as well, would anybody like to see? I've noticed people are doing. So proud now, we're getting comfortable on the watching now. Yeah, this is what I was hoping, because me and public speaking is just a no-go. So for me to do this. I mean, I wanted to do this because I wanted to come out of my comfort zone, and I wanted to push myself to that next level. And I think you guys all deserve, you know, to hear my voice as well. Because I get so many questions, and it's hard to answer all the questions. How's that looking? Not bad. Yeah, it's hard to answer all them questions all the time. But yeah, like ADC Art Attack, I think he's just on another level now. You know, I remember that I started watching his videos because of his Dragon Ball stuff, and now he's hardly doing Dragon Ball stuff, but every now and again he throws in a Dragon Ball. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Would anybody want to see a drawing video of like then versus now? So like me trying to improve on an old drawing. And this is going to be a drawing, literally just a pencil sketch, because I didn't have the money, or I didn't have the knowledge about all the art materials that I know about now. I thought of making you a comic. I thought about it. I don't know how to do it though. That's the videos are great. Yeah. See, when I was little, the only thing that I used to ever draw was either, so I'm a massive Michael Jackson fan, so either Michael Jackson or it was Power Rangers, or mainly Dragon Ball Z, to be fair. I'm going out of frame now. There you go. Yeah, a lot of Dragon Ball Z as well. Right, so this is, when it comes to the hair, we'll put the brush pen. Let's go. Oh, that's better. Get some coverage. One thing I'd say though about, I know I'm not using Copic markers now, but does anybody use Copics or brush tip pens? Copics. So you know when you colour with your Copics, do you tend to just flick the pen, if that makes any sense? So like, instead of colouring solid like that, you'll flick like that, like a feather effect. Because I've noticed that if you feather a lot, sometimes in some cases, yeah, I've noticed if you flick the pen, your ink lasts so much longer. Saying that, I've got a set of Copic Sketch, the warm grey number 2 has already started to wear out on it, and I hardly ever use my warm greys, so I don't know what's gone on there. Flick it. Only flick for shading. Yeah, I mean, like if you use like a solid area like I'm doing now, if you just tend to just use it like this and just tend to colour it in, you literally notice that you go through so much ink. Or it might just be me, I don't know. Because I don't use the Copic paper that you're supposed to use with them. I just think it's just expensive. And I use the Winsor & Newton stuff, the Bristol board. I find it just as good. The only thing that it is it's not as bright white. It's a little bit of an off-white colour, but you don't really notice it unless you compare the two papers next to each other. But yeah, if anybody's thinking about upgrading their alcohol markers or anything like that, I mean, I'm not sponsored by anybody at all, so, but yeah, I definitely recommend looking at Pro markers over Copics. Only downfall is you can't refill them, but for the cost, what's the point? They last long enough anyway. And the skin tones, you can get a skin tone set, and it's got the markers that I'd recommend for skin tones anyway. So I use Manga. You see a lot of people like Yaiba, Sazan and people like that for their skin tones. They use Milky White, which I think is E50 or E51. But I like to use my blush with the Pro markers or the brush markers. That going for a marker, nothing. Perfect. See, I do want to get a set day where I stream. Set to that too. Okay, for the brush markers. Or for the Copics. What are Ohuhu markers like? Because I've looked at them, and I know that in Canada you can get the brush markers. I've looked for them here, but I can't see them anywhere. Actually, new markers are good. B plus. That's good. What about the choice of colours? Like in general, like have you got a full set, or do you just have? I know you must have the full set because you've done. Yeah, you've done drawings. So I've seen drawings. Yeah. So it's the same as the Copics. The Copics have got obviously your chows, your sketch, and then you've got all the different sets for them as well. Be right back, guys. Be 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Oh, you can't choose. Oh, so you can't choose the who is single markers then? There's the hair reveal. Yep. Sorry guys, this part is going to be pretty boring. But it's about the Yahoo 200 set and you basically all you need. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. So I remember when I got my first set of Copics, I was talking about it because there was somebody we used to work with, and this is going back years, and she was a drawer, and she actually used pro markers, and she done a drawing and she brought it into work, and I was like, how the hell have you got that ink, you know, that colouring to be so perfect? Like, there's no stroke marks, there's nothing at all. It was literally like a print. She was like, yeah, it's just you know, use pro markers. And I thought they were expensive, and they are expensive, but I think for what you get, they're ideal. Yeah, a bit dark here. I'm actually tempted to start experimenting with different materials now. I think sounds a lot watercolour, and I suppose I should crack open my Faber-Castell. I'm pretty sure they're the polychromos ones as well, so the not so cheap ones. And I can't even remember when I had them. I'm actually pretty sure it was my brother-in-law that got them for me. So is anybody watching any anime at the minute, or anything? Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I don't like messy artwork. I don't know what it is. That's why I don't like charcoal. I don't like charcoal, and I don't like pastels and chalks and things like that. I don't like messy stuff, man. I think watercolour would be okay because even though it's messy, it dries pretty quick. And then you can rework it over the top, whereas with chalks and charcoal and stuff, flipping hard stuff gets everywhere, man. Does anybody watch Ayush? Ayush got some good skills. I love his Naruto stuff. So sick. It's all in frame actually, yeah. Keep having to check because my phone's over my head. And I can't see what's being recorded or what's streaming. Yeah, I think, I mean, don't get me wrong, I do like drawing realistic stuff as well, but, oh man, realistic, it just takes so long. I remember the last time I done a portrait of a cat. And to be fair, with that, I used pastel pencils. I think I was watching a video from Colin Bradley, I think it was. I don't know if anybody's heard of him. But he's really good at like realistic stuff. But with pastels. So is that what you want to start doing, pushing more in general? I mean, to be fair, the stuff that I've seen you draw has been pretty much comic style. Sorry, my laptop screen keeps going off. Like everyone's got their own little studio, and I'm in the kitchen. I'm in the kitchen on the table. That's my studio. Yeah, I can remember that as a kid. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I used to draw loads of Dragon Ball Z, and I used to get terrored, to be fair. But Dragon Ball Z is like the foundations of, you know, drawing and stuff for me anyway. That's what I started. I only really recently started watching Naruto. I never watched that when I was a kid. That's one thing that I regret though. I wish I would have watched that. See you and everyone trying to keep on going. Yeah, see, that's what it's about, man. You gotta inspire. And that is literally... Oh, was Vegeta your favourite character? Yeah, Vegeta was sick. I've got to say though, I do prefer the stubbed versions rather than the dubbed versions. Yes. Yes, exactly. My Hero Academia. That's a class anime, that is. We've got seasons 1 and 2 on DVD. That's class. I always remember I started watching My Hero Academia, and I remember the first time that you see Deku smash that robot, and then he's just completely destroyed his hand and the one side of his body. He's just flapping around. You know, so much Hitman Reborn. I haven't. What's Hitman Reborn? Check it out. Definitely have to check it out. Mafias. That's not the same as the game? Is it Hitman the game with a bald guy on the front? Yeah, I know the one. I know the one. I've only played the game though, I haven't... Have they made an anime for it as well then? Yeah, there's so many like scenes that you can say. The one against Todoroki as well. Is it Todoroki? That don't sound right. It's Todoroki. Is it the one that's like half fire and half ice? In Todoroki. Keep thinking to myself that I want to do more nostalgic drawings, but I don't know how well it's gonna go down. I mean, I'm 32 years old, so for me, like nostalgia stuff like Sega Mega Drive, SNES, you know what I mean, Famicom, all that kind of stuff. So games like Street Fighter, Sonic the Hedgehog, Streets of Rage, all that kind of stuff. Like a kind of remastered drawing series where you take some of the old stuff. Like I put in the poll for this drawing. Lara Croft from Tomb Raider 1. You know what I mean? Like Tomb Raider 1, that was like, for me, that was the game changer. That was the game that was like, wow. They've like took this to another level now. Okay, so that's the hair done. How's that look? Yeah, exactly. It is, it's difficult. It's difficult. And the thing is as well, when we do our videos and stuff, like obviously you get people that say, oh, you should be doing it for the fun of it. And yeah, I do it for the fun of it. I come back there. Yeah, like I do it for the fun of it, but you know, the goal, you know, you want to be doing what ADC Artec's doing, you want to be doing what all these big artists are doing. You know, doing this as a, even like a side thing. You know, I don't know, I might just be dreaming, but that's the goal for me, man. Okay, so I'll hopefully get this drawing done tonight. So does anybody like old school games? No, I don't even get time to play my I've got an Xbox, but I don't get time to play it at all. So I could either play Xbox or draw. Copic markers. It depends which ones you want to go for. There's so many different ones you can go for. There's different sets, there's different, I think you can buy them individual, which would work out expensive if you buy a lot of them, which you need a lot of them because to get the different blends and, you know, colour variations and stuff, you need as many markers as possible. But I started off, I think my brother got me a set of cool grey chow markers for my birthday, and I think you're going to be looking about 20 quid. I think. Depends where you get them from. Which one should we go to buy markers? You want alcohol markers? Stop playing the game. I'm just going to see how far. Yeah. It's what I mean, man. Like sometimes, like with drawing, I don't like drawing. Just some of the images that are just stuck. You know, some that you get from like Google and stuff. I like to watch something, and if I can see a good scene, or a scene where something good's happening, and it's a dynamic pose, you know what I mean? Just pause it, take a picture of it, and then just tweak it. Just make it, I don't know, just use different references, man. That's what I do. Okay, thanks for stopping by. I do appreciate it. See, this is where it gets awkward now, because a lot of people, they tend to turn the paper, but I don't like doing it for the camera, you know. I like it so you can always see. If you keep it on the screen or whatever, do a little sketch. See, that's the problem that I made when I done my first live stream of the Kakashi's eye, the Sharingan. I found a picture online and I sketched it, and I used my son's Crayola felt tip pens to colour it in, and yeah, it was at the time I thought it looked pretty good. Then when it come to the live stream, and that was my only reference because I'm using my phone as the way for me to do my live stream, and then I've got my laptop, which is recording. I've got no other way of getting a picture up. Yeah. But yeah, it was bad. I didn't do any shading on the skin tones. I just done one solid skin tone colour, and I thought, yeah, that'll do. Oh, you know what? I should have left the white outline around that. Oh, never mind. Oh, that's annoying. So, what would people like to see in this sketchbook series? Because literally, it's just I'm gonna try and fill it up, and I'm gonna try and fill it every page with a live stream. So, whenever I do a live video, like, you guys know what to expect. You know what I mean? So if I say to you, it's like, yeah, I'm going to do a live stream Saturday or whatever, like, you know what it's going to be. It's going to be major characters. No, I haven't. I've had a lot of people ask me. To be fair, I need to redo my avatar, my profile character, because I've done that with my son's felt tip pens, and that was going back a while. You know, when I thought that them pens were pretty sick. Which, to be honest with you, for a cheap set of felt tip pens, they ain't too bad. But no, I haven't. I am tempted. I am tempted to do it. Have you ever done your own OC? Yeah, see, I was frustrated because you've heard of DrawWithDan. Yeah, but say my band is terrible. My band would literally, I just put my drawings on the floor in the kitchen, and then just took a picture, overhead picture. Yeah, and then I use that. I was going to say that my obviously my YouTube channel name is DrawWithDan, and my Instagram is DrawWithDan. I tried to use it for my Twitter. DrawWithDan already exists. I look at it, and it's somebody who's literally copied DrawWithJazz's avatar profile thing and just changed the colour of it. Which is frustrating. Well, you think I should start doing my own OCs like in a live stream then? Yeah, I mean even my Twitch name, I had to use DrawWithDan1 because that was taken as well. I mean luckily enough I got my my custom URL for YouTube, so that was the one thing I was worried about. I thought, oh, I'm going to hit that. Well, at the time I didn't even think I was going to hit 100 subscribers, to be fair. When you first start your channel and it's like, yeah, let's look at this. Yeah, when you reach this milestone you think, yeah, I'm never going to hit that. What have you found the best way to grow your channel? You got about the same amount of subs as me. One might, yeah. Not too far behind. Yeah, exactly. It's mad. I remember I went into work and I told everybody at work, started my YouTube channel, I've got like 7 subscribers. It was all like laughing, like, yeah, 7 subs is better than nothing. I'm like, yeah, obviously it's better than nothing, it's good. And I'm like, yeah. Yeah, that's it. I mean, one of the best things that I've done was started to post to Facebook groups. I need to zoom out a bit here. There you go. Yeah, all these like little milestones, they all make a massive difference, man. But yeah, like I was saying, the Facebook groups. Yeah, when I started to jump on the Fortnite bandwagon, when everybody's still playing Fortnite, but I started to draw Fortnite skins. But I thought to myself, I don't want to be known as the channel that draws Fortnite skins. I've never played the game before. I mean, I'm always getting people asking me like, oh, do you play? Add my gamer tag, and I'm like, I haven't even got a gamer tag. I just draw the skins because I like the look of some of the skins. And it's mad when you do a drawing and you think it looks well good. Slap it on YouTube and you think, yeah, it's going to do pretty well. Just completely flops. Yeah, I mean, I'd never heard of an anime called Dororo before. Somebody recommended it to me and I started watching the first episode. If you went and watched it, it's pretty decent. It's different, but it's good. And I thought, yeah, this That's going to make a wicked drawing. I don't even think it's got 300 views on it. And then drawings that you don't think are going to be popular, like I didn't think my Pokemon one was going to be popular. He's doing pretty well now. See, I don't like this, just this flat tone, man. But in the book it looks good. But now me drawing it, it just looks flat. I don't know what these are, anyway. I think they're all kind of leaf thing like that. No idea what it is. Yeah, when you're walking around and you're seeing kids wearing Fortnite tracksuits. I can't even believe Minecraft's come back again. I remember playing Minecraft with my brother. I had it on my phone, an app on my phone. Toast Crunch. Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, you think you do a video that's different, you don't know what tags to add in there, you don't know what keywords to put in there. You don't know anything, man. I mean, it's just like... And the thing is, you even ask. So what? How do you rank your videos? And literally, there's no answer for it. Anywhere you go, anywhere you type in that question on Google or anything, you don't get anything. And it's mad when you look back at your old videos, because you don't realise your old videos are still getting views, and then you check back on one of your old videos that had, I don't know, 50 views on it before, and then you look at it now. Like I done the, I think it was the 30-second, what was the challenge now? I've done a Sonic the Hedgehog one, and it was something like the 30-minute, was it the 30-minute, 3-minute, 30-second challenge, something like that. And I looked at it the other day, and I think it's got over 1,000 views now. Got a feeling his pen's going to run out on me. Don't know why. It's got a bad feeling. It's when you need them chunky pens, man. Or was it them streaky marks? You can't see it on camera, to be fair. Yeah, so I was tempted to do something like a art supplies video, but obviously that includes me talking to the camera, which I was like, not gonna happen. Yeah, do it, man. You'd be surprised. You'd literally be surprised. I tell you what, that the drawing that I've done in the least amount of time, shocking. Shocking. You wouldn't even tell what it was. And you'd be surprised how quick, like a 10-minute go. Oh yeah, that's what it was, the 10-minute challenge. Yeah, that's what it was. 10 minutes. 1 minute and 10 seconds, yeah, that's what it was. And I was quite confident in drawing Sonic. I was like, yeah, I can draw Sonic. Sonic ain't too bad. I used to draw Sonic quite a lot. I believe my first stream where I'm actually talking. And I've been going for like 2 hours. Yeah, thank you for joining, man. I appreciate it. When are you next streaming? Oh, thank you. Yeah, it was great chatting to you on the other end of the mic, instead of on the keyboard. Thank you very much. So sometimes you don't need these expensive Monday. Call what same time as usual. I might be able to catch it. Yeah, you honestly you don't need all these Copic markers and all this kind of stuff. I mean, this is literally just a mechanical pencil, a sketchbook, and to be fair, one of the best fine liners that I've used. I stand by these markers all day, every day. Brilliant for the price they are. Because you get the brush pen as well, you get that manga kind of feel to it, so you can have that line variation. I love a good line variation. It's going pretty well. I haven't done any manga sketching for a while. It's not going too bad. I'll tell you what, the wind today, we must have had like a storm or something. Pretty bad. So does nobody here use Twitch? Like nobody? Nobody use Twitch? If anybody does, I wanted to ask some questions about it. Did you use Twitch just to watch certain people? I mean, because obviously I want to start uploading. I like uploading to YouTube, but I wanted to find out what's the big deal about Twitch. Like, I don't understand what's Yeah. Yeah, see, I set my Twitch account up, I think it was 2 days ago. I mean, I've noticed that people are using songs that if you was to use on YouTube, you'd get copyright strike. So I don't know if that's a big thing or what. I don't know. I need to find out, man, but I don't know who to ask. I don't want to. This thing is a pain. Obviously, if you want to know about stuff, you got to ask. This thing's been too bad, actually. Does everybody think of it so far as you're looking? I don't know, at the minute I've got literally 0 followers on Twitch, so I don't know if I'd actually have anybody watching me. Thank you very much. Obviously, like, this isn't my normal style of drawing. Like, for me, this is to do something new, but as well just to show everyone that you don't need these art materials. I get comments all the time saying like, oh, you know, we can't, not everyone can have these Copic markers. I mean, like, obviously I feel blessed to be able to afford my art materials because they are expensive. And I know that a lot of people don't get the opportunity to even try them, man, because I tell you what, if you was to get the chance to try them, you wouldn't want to go back to using just normal mediums. You would literally, every time, any opportunity you can to use a marker for a drawing, you would do it. And that's the trouble that I've got now. But I want to go back to basics again. I want to try and go back to just pencil. I mean, even my pencil that I use now, it was a gift. But it's like, everyone's got their own preference. I mean, I had 2 Rotring pencils. Yeah, I'll show you now. So I've got my 0.7, which is this one. You can see that. My 0.7 Rotring 600, which is literally just a normal mechanical pencil. It's just a bit heavy, which I use these leads. You can see that. And my other one that I've got is, let me find it. It's this one, which is exactly the same pencil, Rotring 600, but it's a 0.5, and I don't like it. So I think it's important, even for things like a pencil, to just go with what feels right for you. Because I know Rotring ain't cheap either. So when I got that as a gift from my brother-in-law, I was like, wow, okay. was it? He used to do a couple of videos on YouTube. Actually, both my brother-in-laws draw as well. I don't know if they do it much anymore, like, but they used to. But yeah, like my brother got me my first set of Copics, and it was the cool grey set of Copic Chow. And then I got myself the paper, which I did buy the Copic Express It paper, which they recommend you to buy, which is good. But the only thing that I don't like about Copics is you get like loads of like, I don't know what it's called, you get loads of like white speckles in the ink for some reason, I don't know why. Whereas with pro markers and brush markers you don't get that, and I find that mad, because for the price of Copics in comparison to pro markers and brush markers, I don't know, I think they would have overlooked that, to be honest. So there's 3 of those. I think this one comes across. Yeah, so in case anybody missed it, this is going to be, but whenever you see that I'm going to be going live, this is what I'm going to pretty much be doing. It's going to be sketchbook session, literally just going back to basics and just using things like pencil or these, just fine liners, just black and white. And yeah, so if you see the notification pop up saying, or in the community post, that I'm going to be going live, I'm hoping to go live Saturdays, and hopefully I won't have to go live at this sort of time, because I know it's late for a lot of people, including me. How does that look? That looks alright. So yeah, if there's anything that you want to see in the live streams, let me know, because I want to start filling the sketchbook up with different stuff. So I was saying earlier that I wanted to do a lot of nostalgic stuff in here as well. So for me, nostalgia is stuff like the original Tomb Raider, a lot of gaming stuff, like a lot of old school games, maybe some Super Mario, things like that. Is that something that anybody would be interested in? And obviously the older stuff I'd want to try and add my own little style to it. Use different references and stuff. Or would people want to see, like, I don't know, but I would say a workstation tour, but literally I just draw on the kitchen table. So I haven't really got a workstation at the minute. But like a materials video or art supplies video, something like that. Would that be of interest to anyone? Like I say, I have art materials that I've got, but I just don't use. I don't know why I don't use them, but can I have the little white thing? Let's see how good this brings it out. Posca pen. Let's see. I bet it's going to wreck it now. Ooh. Oh, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. See how that dries now. Oh. Yeah, so if I was to go live on Twitch, you would watch? I'm actually shocked at how fast my nerves actually went down. The last time, if you look at my last live stream that I'd done, and I wasn't speaking a word, and you look at my hand, how shaky my hand was, it was unreal. And this just feels natural now, which is good. I'm so glad that I just went, you know what, let's just start talking, let's just do it. You know, I don't know. Nervous at first try, yeah. And I think that's what it is, because I'm not very good with public speaking anyway. So for me, I was like, oh, I want to do it. Yeah. So I mean, considering this is my first time talking, I was so scared, like leading up to this point. I mean, yesterday I was the most confident person in the world. I was like, yeah, you know, I'm not nervous now. I'm gonna smash it. I'm gonna talk. And then half an hour before the stream was due to start, I was like, wow, I'm scared. But yeah, I'm glad that I decided to just go, you know what? And it's mad how these people, they make it look so easy. They really do. I mean, people that have thousands of people watching them, I don't know how the hell they do that. I'd be like a nervous wreck doing that. You know. No, actually, I might need to buy another one of these brush pens. So it's not really a brush tip because it's not got. It's more just like a felt tip. Because I've got the Pentel brush pocket brush pen. And that's like a paintbrush. That is. That's got like. No, pardon me. That's got fibres. Like an actual like paintbrush. But this is literally just like using a fibre tip pen. And I suppose you can get a thin line out of it. And then you can get a chunky line too. So I suppose that's what you want out of a brush pen, isn't it? So you can get that line variation. Happy days. Three people watching. So who's in the chat then? Who's watching? How's it looking? I think we're coming to the end now. Shouldn't be too much longer. And what does everybody want to see, like in the next live stream? Does anybody want to see more Demon Slayer or something different? I've got a feeling people are going to want to ask for Fortnite, you know. You're always going to make somebody unhappy with that because add this in there. It's not in the reference, but we'll just go with it. Looks too plain. Yeah, because obviously I don't want this channel to be known for Fortnite drawings. I want it to be an art variety channel, so I want it to be JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. Yeah, that's definitely something that I actually want to watch that. Is that on Netflix? I think it's on Netflix. I think I might. You know what? After this stream's finished, I'm gonna have a look, see if that's on Netflix. Because if it is, I'm watching that. Might only be able to watch one episode though, because it's late. I'll have to be up in the morning with the boys. He says. Yeah, I think next time I might just get rid of the music, because everyone was saying at the start the music was too loud. Yeah, I think it's a good. I think the art style's class. It's one of them where you see it and you know straight away if it's a JoJo's Bizarre Adventures character. and it's exactly the same with things like Dragon Ball. As soon as you see a Dragon Ball image, you know it's Dragon Ball. You know what I mean? So this bit black. So you think the next one should be JoJo's Bizarre Adventures? Jojo, welcome to the stream. Yeah, nearly finished now. We've literally, how long have we been going for? Oof, nearly 3 hours. Yeah, nearly 3 hours now. Yeah. Did you want it in a live stream or did you want it? Because with the live streams, what I've been saying is I'm going to keep the live streams as like a sketchbook series. I bought these sketchbooks from Arteza and I wanted to keep it like traditional pencils, art materials that anybody can get their hands on for pretty cheap. So I know a lot of people have been saying to me that Copic markers are too expensive and you know it's good watching my videos and stuff, but if anybody wanted to try and copy my drawings then they can't because they haven't got the art supplies for it. So I thought what we'll do is we'll go back to a sketchbook and then do some live streams. Naruto is the best anime for me. Yeah, Naruto is class. A little bit of Naruto. What about Boruto? Not Boruto. Oh, this is a long stream, man. Pencil this in there. Any other suggestions? I think I'm going to have to live stream at the minute on Saturdays. That's probably going to be my day where I stream, and it's probably going to have to be the same time again, sort of 11 o'clock on the night. I know it's late, but at the minute with the kids and stuff, it's hard. So what's everybody done today? Anybody been drawing? If any of you have any drawings that you want to send me as well, that you want to show me, that'd be great to see everyone's drawings. I'll have my my Twitter and my Instagram linked in the description at the end of this video. I mean, it's DrawWithDan anyway. On my Instagram anyway. Yeah, go for it, man. We ain't gonna be much longer now anyway, we're nearly at the end, I think. Yes, guys. I'm going to go for 0.1 here, so we're going to go for a couple of little dashed lines. I can't even see that. Yeah, see, this is the thing though, for me, it's worked out great because I'm not at work. But the funny thing is, like I was saying earlier, it's although I'm being able to draw a lot more than usual, I'm not getting half as many views as what I would normally get. But I know that ADC Art Attack and other art YouTubers have been saying the same thing. Like their views have been the lowest they've been in a long time, and it seems that gaming channels are going through the roof. They're really taking off. So yeah, which is good. I mean, you know, I love watching a good gaming channel. Always watching Syndicate. Got a little bit of Syndicate. Hey, look at that. See if I can zoom in on that. So this, literally just hatching across and then building up the layers. Alright, there you go. Oh, let's get this finished. I'm tired. Is Saturday a good day to be live streaming? For everyone. I know the time at which I'm live streaming is not ideal at all, especially for everyone in the UK. 11 PM on a Saturday is not cool. I'll say if I could, I'd be streaming at 12 midday or a normal time, but I can't. I'll just do it when I can. But I'll tell you what, this sketchbook's good, man. I definitely recommend this sketchbook. You get two in a pack. No, this is the sketchbook I'm using. It comes with a little thing as well. There's this one. Arteza. Pick it up. Arteza. 200 sheets. And we are going to fill this with sketches. Whether that be pencil sketching, manga sketching, trying different things out the paper seems to be withstanding. Where did you buy it? I got it on Amazon. I bought it on Amazon. But I know that ADC Art Attack has an affiliate with them. But when I clicked on it, it come up in dollars. And because I'm from the UK, I was like, don't know how that would go. So I didn't go for it in the end. I just searched, went on to Amazon UK, and I mean, don't get me wrong, I think there was about £18, 18 UK pounds sterling, but you're getting 2 sketchbooks, 200 pages. I'm using quite a lot of ink on this page and in this one spot, and it hasn't gone through at all, so that's really good. That's a good sign. I like that. So yeah, I think we are done. So just put my signature on it. Yeah, like I say, I'm not sponsored by anyone, but yeah, I'm just letting you guys know. I'm basically trying this stuff out so you can see, and I can then let you know if it's any good or not. And for me, this is the kind of sketchbook that I would like to use anyway, because it's a hardback. It's got your little marker so you know where you are. And yeah, and it's got decent thickness of paper. And like I say, it's 130 gram, 200 pages. Yeah, so there we go. There's the sketch of Tanjiro. How does it look? See, that's the only thing I don't like. Sometimes the light reflects and you can't. There you go. So only one thing about these pens is that when the light hits it, you have to get it on the right angle. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, two and a half K is not far away for us now. Hopefully, within the next few days, we'll reach 2.5K. I mean, the overall goal is, if you get anywhere near 10K, but 100K would be unreal. Having that silver play button, that's the main goal for me. But yeah, hopefully we'll see that pretty soon. If not, we'll just enjoy it. We'll just, I love drawing anyway, so I'm always gonna be sketching. And now that I've done my first proper live stream and chatting to you guys, I'm definitely going to be doing it again with some of these pencil marks. Yeah, I'll definitely be doing it again, so yeah, I'll definitely the next time I'm going to go live, I'll do another post beforehand so that everybody can vote to see what they want me to draw. This is the hard thing, is that I can post a vote, a poll, and I can get loads of votes on a certain thing. And say if I say Demon Slayer and everybody votes for Demon Slayer, and then I feel like, do I then do another vote for what character from Demon Slayer, or do I just go with the flow and just do what I think, or what? I don't know. But literally, there's so many people that ask for different things. You know, I have some people that ask for Naruto. I have some people that ask for Dragon Ball. I put up a vote for. I really wanted to draw Gohan during the Cell Saga. Really wanted to draw that, and I actually was going to use a picture from a toy, because it was a really good pose, and everybody just went nuts about it. They were like, no, we don't want that, we don't want to see that. And then I'd done a vote before and everybody was asking for Dragon Ball. So, all this. That's all off the pencil. Terrible. But yeah. There we go. Oh, so let's get this out. Charcoal eraser, that's better. Trusty charcoal eraser. One of the best tools for having no mess. Charcoal eraser. You always have them bits that go flying everywhere from your rubber or your eraser. Pick up one of these. That's how they come. That's my spare one. Faber-Castell. Definitely recommend one of them. They last a long time as well. That's the good thing about them. That's what you want. Cheap art supplies that are going to last you a long time. So there we go, page 1 of the sketchbook done. Thank you everyone for coming and hanging out. I hope you like it, and I hope you come to the next live stream. Alright, take it easy guys.